I'm gonna bug my friends like Jim Mish for the big dollars. You know, you got to go out there and
Strong arm.
chase these. Yeah, I'm gonna strong arm him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So James is now committed to $100,000. Thank you, Jim.
James.
Appreciate that.
What a guy.
You should do is you get him on the air, and what are they gonna say? Right?
Exactly.
Strike early, Sully.
That's
Strike
exactly
early.
right. You know, I saw the earnings. Now's the time. By the way, that's
Count me in.
Strike
That's a
hard,
great-
strike fast.
Jim Mish, my good friend, is the CEO of a company called 22nd Century Group. They are a agricultural biotechnology company. Agricultural biotechnology. What they have done is they have created a tobacco that the FDA is making them say this on the label. Helps you smoke less. Think about that. The FDA is saying, we want you to have the designation on the package, helps you smoke less. Jim, take it away from there. That's some pretty good stuff considering just in January, the FDA started a pretty aggressive campaign on an anti-smoking campaign. You're kind of at the right place, right time once again.
Yeah, we believe so, and it's great to be back, Sully. First of all, congratulations on LS, and the band sounds great.
Of course.
Yeah, we're off and running. This has been a product that's taking 20 years of development through technology and genetic engineering, and through 2 FDA authorizations, one of which we got last December. And I'm very happy to say that we hit the shelves this week in Metro Chicago.
Wow.
In 150 Circle K stores. So we're just thrilled to get this kicked off and starting to make an impact on harm reduction. As you said, FDA has a comprehensive plan that they've been working on for years to reduce the harm caused by smoking. In part, that is through the reduction of nicotine. And we're in the right place at the right time. VLN, as the brand is known out there, has 95% less nicotine. And by utilizing it, the FDA studies have shown a very compelling reduction in the number of cigarettes smoked per day, often 50 to 80% less. Jeez. And obviously that drives a dramatic harm reduction. We have both a menthol version of that and a regular version of that. And as I've talked in the last show, FDA is moving, we believe, very quickly for nicotine mandates and menthol mandates, at least the proposed rulemaking, sometime starting in the near future. So we're just excited to be on the shelves, starting to make an impact on the harm reduction mission that the foundation of this company was built off of.
Hey, Jim, Jared, I want Jared Coleman, our Emmy Award-winning director, to pull up that graphic once again, because I want you to talk us through this thing. Because although I'm not a smoker, never have been, you can't help but see cigarette ads throughout your life, okay? Mm-hmm. And they say less nicotine, so on and so forth. And what you're looking at there is a graph showing from left to right, you know, the nicotine per cigarette. And some of these are claiming to have low nicotine. So if you look at the lowest nicotine cigarette on that graph right now, Marlboro Gold 100 has 12 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette. Compare that to VLN on the far right. That's how much nicotine it has. And the reviews are in every time I read about you guys, Jim, is that the people that are smokers don't really realize they're smoking a cigarette that doesn't have nicotine. It kind of weans them off of the whole thing, correct?
Yeah, the consumer studies prior to the launch have indicated that it smokes like a regular cigarette, tastes like a premium cigarette, and the consumer feedback before the launch was very positive. The early stats coming in also look to be quite favorable, and that's what the whole intent was, is to create a product that has dramatically lower nicotine levels, as you saw on that chart, 0.5 milligrams per gram of tobacco versus 12 or so. And that turns out to be a very unique level, that it's just enough to coat the nicotine receptors in the mind and fool the mind that is getting a full hit of nicotine. And the hand-to-mouth exercise continues for the smoker. But as you continue that, you start to distance yourself from the nicotine addiction, and that drives the reduction in sticks smoked. If you took it all the way down to 0, you may get compensatory smoking, and certainly anything above 0.5, where we have our intellectual property, causes compensatory smoking, meaning you smoke more. So not only is it an extremely low level, it's a very unique level that drives the harm reduction and the clinical study data that the FDA drove. So very unique, and we have very tight intellectual property around that level.
You know what, Jim? I can't get enough of hearing the story, number one. Number two, they are publicly traded under the stock symbol XXII, as in 22nd Century Group. The primary mission is tobacco, and to reduce the harm in tobacco. Jim, thank you so much, brother. Always great to see you.